everyone, and welcome to Mr. English Global, the podcast where English becomes part of your everyday life. I'm your host, Anna, and today we're going to talk about something that can completely change how you learn and use English. It's about how to practice English every single day, even when you're busy, tired, or living far from any English-speaking country. Many people believe that to speak English well, you have to move abroad or be surrounded by native speakers. But that's not true at all. You can build real fluency right where you are, at home, at work, or even while commuting. You don't need to move to London or New York. You don't need to study for hours or memorize long word lists. What you really need are small, consistent habits, short, smart steps that you can repeat every day until English becomes part of your life. In this episode, I'll share how you can create a daily English routine that feels simple, natural, and enjoyable. You'll learn how to turn small moments in your day into opportunities to practice and improve. Let's begin. When you study English once a week, your brain has to restart every time. It's like going to the gym once a month. It doesn't do much. But when you practice a little every day, something powerful happens. English starts to stay in your mind. Words come faster. Sentences sound smoother. You stop translating and start thinking naturally. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. The secret is not how long you study, but how often. Fluency doesn't come from intensity, it comes from consistency. Now, let's talk about how to build your own English routine. I'll give you simple habits that work for everyone. No teacher, no classroom, no pressure. The first habit is to listen to English every day. Listening is the foundation of speaking. When you listen regularly, you train your ears to understand the sounds, rhythm, and tone of real English. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to hear English often enough for your brain to get used to it. You can listen to podcasts like this one, short stories, English news, or songs. Listen while you walk, drive, clean, cook, or rest. It doesn't matter where you are. What matters is that you keep English around you. Even 10 minutes of listening a day can make your brain more comfortable with the language. The second habit is to use your voice. Many learners understand a lot of English but feel shy or nervous when speaking. The reason is simple. They don't use their voice enough. Speaking is a physical skill, and like any skill, you get better by doing it. So start speaking every day. Talk to yourself. Talk to your mirror. Talk to your phone. Describe what you're doing. For example, say, I'm making breakfast. I'm walking to work. I'm cleaning my room. These short, simple sentences help your mouth and brain work together. If you want to take it one step further, record yourself for 1 minute every day. Talk about your plans, your day, or how you feel. Don't worry about mistakes. When you listen back, you'll notice your pronunciation and your grammar, and over time, you'll improve naturally. The third habit is to read out loud. Reading silently is good, but reading aloud is even better. When you speak what you read, you practice pronunciation, rhythm, and expression all at once. Choose a short paragraph from an article, a short story, or even an English quote you like. Read it slowly, then again a little faster, and finally with emotion. Pretend you're an actor telling a story. It may feel strange at first, but this kind of practice trains your speaking muscles and builds confidence. The fourth habit is to think in English. This might sound difficult, but it's one of the most effective ways to become fluent. When you translate from your native language, your brain slows down. But when you think directly in English, you start to speak faster and more naturally. You can begin with small thoughts. When you wake up, think, "Good morning. I need coffee." When you go outside, think, "It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining." When you see something, describe it in your mind. "There's a red car. A man is reading a newspaper." You don't have to be perfect. Just keep your thoughts simple. As you get used to it, English will start to become the first language your mind uses when describing your world. The fifth habit is to write a little every day. Writing helps you think more clearly in English and remember new words. You don't need to write long essays. Just write a few short sentences about your day. For example, "Today I went to work. I met a new friend. I watched a movie in English." That's it. Only 3 or 4 sentences are enough. If you do it daily, you'll see progress in your grammar and vocabulary without even noticing. You can also write short reminders or notes in English. Write your shopping list, your goals, or your to-do list in English. The more English appears in your daily life, the more natural it becomes. Now let's take it further. Surround yourself with English. Change your phone settings to English. This simple trick makes you see English words every time you unlock your phone. You'll learn common words like settings, update, download, and delete just by using your phone normally. Label objects around your house. Write door, window, mirror, or table on sticky notes and place them around your home. You'll see those words every day, and soon you'll remember them automatically. Follow English pages on social media. Choose topics you enjoy: travel, food, movies, or technology. The more you see English connected to things you love, the easier it becomes to remember. Another excellent habit is shadowing. Shadowing means repeating what you hear right after the speaker, like an echo. This technique helps you practice pronunciation, speed, and intonation. Choose a short clip from a podcast, a movie, or a video. Listen carefully and repeat immediately after the speaker, copying the same tone and rhythm. For example, if the sentence is "I'm learning English every day," you say it right after, "I'm learning English every day." At first, it may feel fast or difficult, but with time, your mouth will get used to English sounds. This practice improves your speaking rhythm and helps you sound more natural. Now, one more important thing: connect with others. English is a language of connection, not isolation. You can join online English communities on Telegram, Facebook, or WhatsApp. Join conversations, write short comments, or send voice messages. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to participate. Find a practice partner if possible. Even a short 10-minute conversation, once or twice a week, can make a huge difference in your confidence. The more you speak, the more relaxed you'll feel. Many learners say they don't have time or energy to study. But remember, you don't need long hours. You just need short habits. Start small. 5 minutes a day is enough. You can do it while doing something else, listening while cooking, speaking while walking, or reading while waiting in line. Here's something I always tell my students. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. A little progress every day adds up to big results. If you miss a day, don't worry. Just come back the next day. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to keep going. Let me share a story. One of my students, Daniel, used to say, "Anna, I can't practice English every day. I'm too busy." So I told him, just listen to English for 5 minutes every morning while brushing your teeth. He laughed but agreed. 2 weeks later, he added another habit: speaking to himself in English while driving to work. A month later, he started writing one short note in English before going to bed. After 3 months, he told me, "Anna, I had a meeting in English today, and for the first time, I didn't feel afraid." That's what small, daily habits can do. Fluency doesn't come from studying hard once in a while. It comes from gentle, consistent contact with English every day. So let's review what we learned today. Listen every day. Speak out loud. Read aloud. Think in English. Write a little. Surround yourself with English. And most importantly, enjoy the process. When English becomes part of your life, it stops being a subject and starts being a skill. Learning English isn't about studying harder. It's about living smarter. It's about changing small moments in your day, your phone, your thoughts, your voice, and turning them into English time. The more you live with English, the more natural it feels. One day, you'll realize you didn't study English today. You simply used it effortlessly. Thank you for listening to Mr. English Global. I hope this episode inspires you to bring English into your daily life in simple, meaningful ways. Remember, English is not just something you learn, it's something you can live with. I'm Anna, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll talk about another everyday English topic to help you speak confidently, clearly, and naturally. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English every day.